Schools that provide research-based education face many challenges. We certainly are breaking with wrong traditions. The idea that education can be joyful, participatory, and creative is beyond the realm of experience of most of us who live in developing countries.
Education systems in many African countries were imposed by colonialists more than 100 years ago. Those countries wanted to keep Africans obedient and ignorant.
Several decades ago, the countries that colonized Africa began to move toward higher quality education. These countries no longer rely on memorization and high-stakes exams. And now those ineffective teaching strategies are beginning to change as teachers like you discover evidence-based education.
You're going to go home and start to make changes in your classrooms. Who in your community to think will benefit most from understanding those changes? You know that children learn best through play. You have seen the benefits of small class size, and you know the importance of respecting children.
In 10 minutes with everyone, please list those people you think who will benefit from understanding more about research-based education. So many people in your community can benefit from learning more about learning through playing in preschool. Here are some you may have on your list. All school administrators, every school owner, school cleaners, guards, helpers, teachers in your school and nearby schools, families of children in your school and others, funders, government inspectors, property owners and landlords, businesses and churches, school neighbors.
The big question is, what are the most effective ways to sensitize all of these people, each of whom has a different perspective? Some people will want to see your school in person. Some may ask for a teacher to speak at a meeting.
Please take 15 minutes to share your ideas with each other. Next to each group in your group list, add to list one strategy to sensitize people in your community to evidence-based education.
Even at Bright School, after 10 years, we are still sensitizing our whole community, education leaders in our country and families whose children are enrolled. The process is continuous as leaders change, new families enroll, and more teachers join us to spread the word about learning through play.
One of the most effective ways to advocate is for people to see a success call in action. Friendly, happy children, kind teachers, interesting learning materials, and children who love to go to school are pretty convincing evidence.
Seeing is believing. That's why teachers like you are required to see our exemplary school before they participate in Teach Rhonda's teacher mentoring workshops.
Families at Bright School are required to visit their children in class at least twice a term. We expect them to spend a whole morning or afternoon with their children in class and take talk with their teachers. You may want to ask families to visit often.
At the end of each term, all of us teachers meet individually with every family of the children in our classes. We talk about the child's progress and challenges. Yeah, I repeat, development goals and curriculum goals. We write 2 formal objective observations of every child. Each term, every child has a portfolio of work, art, writing photos of constructions.
We explained why there were no exams in preschool. Instead, we concentrate on each child's development. Let's take a look at how our family conferences are conducted at the end of every term.
byose niwe wabikoze
yego ntabwo akabasobanurira
abwira cyane
dore n'aka gatoya
abashimiye
nako
rwose
muzarebamo
yuko
izindi yize
buriya iyo tudahari
yego
muba muri ku mpuza nyinshi inyuma aho
Yego.
ariko umwana iyo muri kumwe nawe tuba twishimye ko tuba twagiye
Yego
ibihe
rwose.
bitandukanye twari
Nibyo
kwishakashakira
pe.
ariko mwebwe muraba umwana mu maboko
tubabera mu mwanya iyo turi hano ku ishuri ariko namwe rwe iyo mutugera mu mwanya ya mirimo twababwiye baza ugomba kubereka uburyo twiga namwe mujye mugerageza mubegere bakina iyo bakina baba biga baba bakora
murakoze cyane rwose ripoti yawe
murakoze kuza
sibyo
mwebwe mwize mama na papa bose mwakoze mukurira cyane nanjye
turagushimiye rwose warakoze cyane mwarakoze rwose.
Our families and teachers are partners in educating children through play. You have just seen a glimpse of our family conferences. Our meetings with families are personalized and professional. As you see, even young children may be included. They are so happy to share their work samples with their families and teachers.
The three of us have really enjoyed sharing what we have learned about evidence-based education with you. And we have seen the evidence firsthand in how teachers and children are joyful, respectful, and curious to learn more.
As our last project, we want you to come up with 2 or 3 sentences that are most convincing about the values of learning through play. The evidence-based approach to early childhood education. Your group leader will get you started, so you will be prepared to talk with the families and even primary teachers in your school.
We wish you all the best. Thank you for this opportunity to introduce you the evidence-based our childhood education. We hope someday we can all meet in person to share our delightful journey with young children. Bye.